Good morning. I woke up this morning and I'm taking a break in Victor Harbour in South Australia this week. And the break isn't for a holiday, it's to work and to rediscover, so where I am at the moment, away from the busyness of life. And this morning I experienced this great delight in getting up, and then I went to check my phone to check what time it was, and just to see if I had any messages. And there was a message, and it was a Facebook Messenger post. So I went to my computer to receive it. But even before I'd even read the message, I was happy. I was delighted because it was my business partner, Beck, messaging something. And what it reminded me of is the small but essential, or maybe not essential, the small parts of our emotional diet, and how even some small features can be so highly nutritious. In one of my workshops, the emotional health workshop, one of the activities I do relate to just building an awareness of our emotional diet, because these days we're very aware of the food we eat, or if we're not watching the food we eat, we're aware of what foods there are and what food is made up of. Even children will know the difference between protein and carbs and sugar, and this is all in our social awareness now. And it's a good thing, because with awareness you can then identify portions of your day or what you're actually doing. It doesn't actually mean you have to change anything, but if you do want to change something, you can do it with an understanding and even a little bit of measure, a bit of measuring. Do you want more of this or less of this? When do you do? When do you feel like sweet things versus when do you feel like savory things? When it comes to emotions, though, I find that our emotional diet equally interesting, if not more interesting, because every emotion that we experience, I see as a body experience, and therefore a biochemical experience, which actually means you're ingesting something. You're actually having the body experience of an emotion. And for every person, that's different. But it is a diet, because let's say that I experience life where, as a series of shocks and surprises, and have the perspective of suffering constantly. It actually means that in my day I'm consuming that. That is my predominant diet. And that I would have a body experience from that. And I'm not sure it would be a healthy one for everyone. We already know that stress has its own physical manifestation. There's lots of talks about stress and what it does to the blood vessels and the heart, and what hormones come out. And we're aware of how sleep works, and cortisol, and again hormones and different reactions in the body. But what's interesting to me is the emotions that haven't been explored, and partly because science can't really explore them. But this morning, so it meant that already in my day I had this little NutriShot bullet of joy, of delight, and that went through me. And I went on to read the message. It was just delightful to hear from Beck, and I went, what a wonderful start to a day. And we can't always rush to a phone, or wish to get a message, or to have a phone call or some news that we want. However, we can tailor, just as we can take a vitamin supplement, or we can choose to have a wheatgrass or a juice shot in the morning. In a way, we can tailor our emotional diet to actually have the influx or the pieces in it that perhaps aren't there on a regular basis. And especially if you know you're heading out to a day where you dread interaction with people, or you're sort of going to just get through your day, or even perhaps there's an apathy or a boredom or a neutral side to the day. There's no issue with that. It's just that if you have this much of a day and so much is taken up by a prevalent emotion set, then wouldn't it be great to choose the emotions that are part of dissolving that and making it a healthier day? Anyway, I have some tedious tasks, as in some washing of dishes and kitchen jobs to do. That said, I've got a lot to think about, and that adds my own sort of curiosity and exploration. So I know I'm looking forward to having that thinking time. All right, until next time. Bye.